we will write a simple algorithm and technique to print use the 2D array to do the real calculation for us. So what we have is grade points of 3 students and 3 students, right? The first one is we're going to calculate the total points of the user, of the student, right? So this is the first column, is the assignment point that he received out of 100. This is the assignments that he received in the entire semester. So that is index 0. Index 1 is the quizzes, the point that he received in the quizzes, right? And so this is the 30%. Quiz is 15%, right? 30%. And then there are 2 midterms, midterm, midterm, that is 15% each. Midterm, 2 midterms, 15% each. And then the final exam, we have final exam. So we have 3 students and their points are tabulated in a 2D array, and we will be storing on the final column the total point, grade point, will be storing on the last index at 5. So like I said, let's go to the algorithm we have. So this is for student 1, we have the assignments is scored out of 100 is 82. The quizzes is scored 92.9. The first midterm is scored 89.5, and the second midterm 84.9, and the final exam is 94.6. And here we'll be storing, the next one will be storing the total. Right now is 0, we don't know yet, so we're going to keep it 0 there, and we'll be replacing the 0 with the total points is received based on this percentage. Assignment is 30%, quizzes is 20%, and we are going to print that, right? So we are going to remove this guy for now. We're just going to comment this guy out. So we don't need that for now, so don't worry about that. So we have to take this guy out. Grade point is the new array for us. Grade point is the new array. So first we will be printing all the values, all right? And so if you just run this program, you'll see that it should not change our algorithm at all. It's taking a while. See that it printed exactly what we have. The 0, like I said, we're going to compute the the total grade point and put the value instead of the 0 there, right? So we're going to take it out. So how do we take it out? We need to figure it out the total grade point. So dim total grade point for a student is, how do you calculate as single? Let's say single, right? How do you calculate that guy? We calculate based on this is grade point the row is the first row, comma, column, right? Column. But see, I just want to caution you, the grade point columns start from 0 to right? So we need to we can't just say add like this. So we have to say total, let's keep it total grade point, declare here for each student we have to start from 0, right, like calculating the sum, right? So that is here we need to calculate if it is column 0, right? If column equal to 0, that is this assignment, right? Is the assignment. So assignment gets 30%, right? The assignments get 30%. Times 30%, right? If it is column equal to 1. Otherwise what? Else if column equal to 1, column 1 is what do we have? Quizzes, right? Quizzes is 20% we have, right? Quizzes how much percent? 20%. So that is 20.2. If column is 1, right? If column 1, we are printing column. And else if column equal to 2, that is 2 means is a midterm 1, right? So midterm 1 and midterm 2, they carry the same, so you can just put say or column equal to 3, 2 or 3. Then total grade point average is 15%, right? 15% here, there it is, see 15%. But we can just, for the sake of first midterm, let's say 10%. The second midterm is 15%, right? So we can keep instead of that. So we'll just remove that guy. So second midterm, how much we have? 10%. Else column equal to 3, then the second midterm is, we said how much is it? This doesn't come to 95, so we should bump it up this guy to 25 points. Then it will be 100, right? 30 plus 20, 50, 60, 75, and 9, right? So column 4 is 15%. Then else we are having 25%. That's how it's calculated, 25%. So we have calculated everything, right? We calculated everything, and we are done calculating the entire column, and nothing is there. So now we have we got the total grade point for that student. So we need to store that in the grade point row, the last column, whichever that is, last column is for the column, right? Equal to total point. So we are going to store at the last index, right? Basically what we have done is we are calculating 30% of that, 20% of that, we're adding all of them, 10% of the midterm, 15% of the second midterm, and 25% of the final exam. We are calculating all this, we are adding them up and going to store there, right? So that's what we did. We are kind of going from column 0 to the all the way up to this, and we are ignoring we're not, it's 0, so we don't have to do anything for that. So when everything is done, we go ahead and save it, and of course we need to print it, right? We need to print it, right? So console, we go ahead and once we calculate it, we print everything. See, let's do it. See, it's of course 4 digits. We can remove that later, but for now you see, oh, this 110, must be wrong, right? So where did we go wrong? Okay, here it is. Here it is, this incorrect. 110 is incorrect. So see, there must be some incorrect. We found here if it is 4, so that's the key. It should be 4 because we have 5. See, we have one additional column, which is computing 25% again, so which is incorrect. So if we make that, then you compute it, then you get everything's perfect, right? So the first student got 88.785, the second student got 83, and the third student got 891. So this is how you tabulate. All right, so this should be easy to cross verify. You can cross verify this, and so that's a simple application with the 2D. We used a 2D data to calculate a simple application. All right, so go over this and try to understand this code. Thank you.